Yo, Bba Fastbreak. This is a continuation of content from our last night episode where we covered most of this called New Beginnings, where we did a season 4 preview. We didn't get to the team previews due to time. We ran about two and a half hours, but we appreciate everybody for watching. But we try to keep it under 2 hours show. But I do want to show love to all the teams and all the GMs who for being part of the league. I think you guys deserve to be recognized for the job you have done for your team. So for this episode, the team previews, I'm covering the Atlantic Division. The Atlantic Division. So the Atlantic Division consists of the teams at the bottom of my screen. We got the Knicks. The owner is Brother Kills. 76ers. All skills, no luck. The Nets, Sick Dog Jr. Raptors, Cracking Craniums. And the Celtics, Silent Night 33. Shout out to all you fellas, man, for being great members of the league, staying active. It's very appreciated. Keep up that shit. Keep doing what y'all doing, man. But I'm going to do a little quick dive into each team right fast, So let's get to the screen, man. Let's start with the Atlantic Division. What we have here on my screen, New York Knicks currently 3-0 so far this season. Season started it's been 3 days since the off season, since the beginning of the season started. So we're looking at the Knicks 3-0. Philadelphia's 2-1 for the second place currently. Brooklyn Nets 1-1. Raptors 2-4. The Boston Celtics are 0-3. So let's start this off with Brother Kills' New York Knicks team. This is the team that's leading the Atlantic pack right now. Let's do a little deep dive in this team right quick. Head coach Logan Smith, Jonathan Richmond, assistant coach, and it goes on the list. Check the team out. This is the most important thing, but this is a team preview. Let's get the whole team preview. Okay. The Knicks' strengths and weaknesses. You got layups, you got post defense, vertical, and their rebound. They're pretty great at all those things. Weakness, steals. So far, they play the Nets, Magic, and the Bucks. All wins. Against the Nets, RJ Barrett led the team with 25 points. Second game, Montero for the Magic and the Bucks. Yeah, Giannis is the Kupo. So last season, the Knicks. This is all some of this stuff is sim. So, we didn't all finish 82 games, but the Knicks didn't make the playoffs. So I guess after the sim, they gave the Knicks 28 wins, 54 losses. This team is their average age is 23. Playoff appearance is 43. That's just history, but we're just going with the last season, the age right now. Okay, so the starting lineup we got has a young guy, Amen Thomas at the 1. You got RJ Barrett at the 2, Franz Wagner at the 3, Bobby Portis Jr. at the 4, Mitchell Robinson at the 5 to round the starting lineup out. I want to take a look inside, see what this guy Thomas looks like. Pretty good shooter. Great perimeter defender, 87. That's great. This guy's something to check out. I like to see him. Great rebounder for a point guard. Very great defender. High defense IQ, speed. Stamina's pretty good. He's a hustle player. He has great potential. Check his badges out. He's a newer guy. We want to kind of, most of the older guys we pretty much know, but new guys, I take a little deeper dive into these guys. Finisher, silver. He has some good badges, especially for a guard. Space creator for a point guard. Okay. Needle threader, vice grips. He has defensive badges. This guy is he's a great talent. And RJ Barrett, of course, everybody know RJ Barrett. I must assume this is would call him the leader of this team, even though Franz is a higher rating. But this is RJ team. The Knicks has been the RJ team for a while now. So we're going to just check out RJ Barrett. I couldn't tell you about his badges, if he upgraded or not. But RJ has a lot of great badges. We'll check his stats currently this season. 3 games, RJ is averaging 14 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Shooting 38%, 23% from 3, free throws 83%. This kid is averaging 6 points, almost 3 assists, and almost 2.5 rebounds, and 1 steal a game. Let's go to Franz Wagner. Franz is actually averaging 10 points. 10 points is pretty good. Shooting 33%, 26% for 3-pointers. He's averaging 25 minutes a game. Bobby Portis, currently averaging 5 points, 6 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson, currently averaging 10 points and 11 rebounds. It's pretty good. 70% field goal percentage. Let's check his bench out, see how this bench is going. You got Ron Holland. This is a new guy, I'm assuming, right? Second-year player. He's getting 20 minutes a game, so he's a key member off the bench. So he's averaging 5 points, averaging almost 7 rebounds and 2 assists, and almost a steal and a half. So this kid is pretty good. Let's check his attributes out. Not much of a shooter. Good ball handler for a power forward, 81. Perimeter defense pretty good, solid. He's a great rebounder. Decent speed. Stamina's really good. What kind of badges does he have? Pretty good badges. Acrobat, Aerial Wizard, Bully, Fast Twitch, Posterizer. Shooting badges. You got mid-range, midi, magician, volume shooter. Clamp breaker. Pretty good. Solid play, solid. You got Charles Batsey. This is his rookie, Jan Vaden. Check him out right quick. Point guard, 6'6", shooting guard also, 21 years old. He was 19 last year draft. Shot at 70 feet, shoots pretty good, 75 from mid, 81 3-pointer. Great free throw shooter. This New York Knicks team has some great, solid young guys. Really got 3 so far, I've noticed. Plus you got RJ, he's also young and Franz. So they have a very young team. Like I said, average age 23. So this Knicks team, I like this team. They're looking real good. Like I said, number 1 currently in the Atlantic Division. So I think the Knicks team is pretty solid. And you have Arthur Kaluma, also the new rookie, Isaiah Elohim. We saw him last night on an episode. Really tight rookie. This team has a lot of young guys. Also, Jai Walter. These are more young guys I never heard of, but he has a lot of young guys, man. This is a pretty solid team, I think. So I do like the Knicks overall. From what I've seen, the Knicks, very young team. They have 2 great young stars in Franz and my guy RJ Barrett, and they have one of the top rebounders in Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson rebounds these days looking like, I'm pretty sure it's up there with the top guys. So got great defense, shot blocking and rebounds. Offensive rebounds higher than his defensive rebounds, but you're still looking at one of the top rebounders in the league. So you're talking about a core of RJ, Franz, and Mitchell Robinson with the young point guard and a veteran and Bobby Portis Jr. That's a solid start lineup. I think the Knicks has done a great job, and I hope they continue. So shout out to brother Keels for putting out a good product. Let's go to the next team. Give me 1 second, right quick. Look at the bottom of the screen. These are our team leaders for the Atlantic Division. We're going to get to all these players, but I'm going to keep this screen up instead. I put RJ Barrett on there. He's not the highest rater. rated on his team, I think he's the leader on that team. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. It's brother Kill's team, so he knows who his team captain is. I just assume it was RJ. So these are the top players at the bottom for the Atlantic Division. So let's get to team number 2. Team number 2, Philadelphia 76ers. All skills, no luck is the owner of this team. Currently sitting 2 wins, 1 loss. Like I said, this is the early season. I like to do I'm glad we're doing it right now because people make a lot of trades before the season really starts. It's like first day of the season, it's about 10 trades. So 4 days later, I guess is a good time to do a team preview. So these teams are pretty much set for the week at least. So we got 2 for 1. We got 2 wins, 1 loss. Philadelphia 76ers. Head coach James Lowry, Buster White, assistant coach. Strengths and weakness. Strengths for this Sixer team: offensive IQ, 3-point scoring, layups, and post defense. Weakness: blocks, steals, and strength. All right. So far, I played the Warriors. Lost 56-68. Shea had a good game, 22 points. Played the Lakers, 109. He won 109-82 against the Lakers. Shea also had 25 again, high point total. A win against the Wizards, 53-44. Shea again, 16 points. So Shea is clearly the go-to guy for this team. He also number 3 on the top player list of this division. So let's check out this team, the roster. Last season, they was 30-52. So I'm assuming they're not a playoff team from last season. Average age is 27, so this is more of a veteran squad. All right. So the starting lineup, you got Shea at the point guard, Gary Trent, the 2 guard at 81, Cal Anderson, the 3, 76, Tobias Harris, 80 overall, Pascal Siakam, 87. That's to round out the starting lineup. So you got Shea at 91. Shea currently his average per game is 21 points a game, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Shooting percentage 61%. 3-point percentage, he's shooting 53%. That's a great shooting from 3 from 4 attempts per game. That's great shooting. Gary Trent currently averaging 5 points a game. Cal Anderson looking at low points, but 4.5 rebounds, 1 assist per game. Tobias Harris, almost 9 points a game and 5 rebounds per game, and almost 2 assists and 1 steal. Pretty good, pretty solid. Pascal, 10 points, almost 9 rebounds, and almost 2 assists per game, close to 1 block per game. Pascal is shooting 40% from the field. He's not shooting great from 3, but Pascal, I'm pretty sure, is a big member of this team, a big part of this team. The bench. This is a rookie, I want to say, second-year player, Matt. Matt is averaging 7 points, 3 rebounds. Let's take a deep look at Matt, see what kind of new guy, what kind of talent this new guy has. Newer guy. Pretty good shooter. Decent ball handler for a small forward. Speed with ball is very good, 80. Not a great defender, but he can put the ball in the hole. So, I mean, I guess that's his job. His job is to put the ball in the hole. He got great stamina. He stay in the game as long as he wants. Let me see his badges. He got 3 shooting badges, 2 defensive badges, 81 overall. Solid player. He's a solid part of this team, I think. DJ Wagner. DeJuan Wagner's son, of course. So currently he's averaging 8 points a game off the bench and close to a steal and a half per game. He's shooting 56%. He also shoots 88 from the free throw line. He's getting 15 minutes per game off the bench. It's solid, 81 overall. His attributes, decent shooter, great slasher to the hole, great dunker, decent free throw shooter. Great ball handler. Decent perimeter defender. 72. That's pretty good. Steals. Well, that's really good. Not a great rebounder. Defense. Help. It's pretty solid. 83 speed. Great stamina. And a pretty good potential. So DJ Wagner off the bench is a solid member of this team, and he's a young guy. He's one of the better young guys in the Atlantic Division. Got Jalen Williams off the bench. Jalen came from OKC. You got Tate. He played for the Rockets. Jordan Welsh. This is also a player from last year, our 2023 draft, the first draft. Kind of minutes again. About 10 minutes a game. Not really a big part of this team. Paul Reed, Caleb Houston. Okay, I think Houston gets a lot of minutes. 16, 8, 18. I think he's really solid shooter. Kind of bad, just one shooting match. Must be hurt because everything is down. He wants to be traded, but he's a great shooter. What can he do? Can he play defense? Decent defender, 70. Not a great rebounder, but I think he's a good asset for this team also. Jalen McDaniels. So this team is mostly Shea and some good solid role players, veterans. So I mean, I like that. This team is okay. I like this. It's not the best of teams, but I mean, it's a solid team. I think this team can make a run for playoffs for sure. I mean, Shea is one of the best of the best. What we're talking about, he can shoot pretty good. Great mid-range, pretty good three-point shooter. Shea has risen to the top of the point guard, especially in Atlantic. He's number one point guard in the Atlantic Division, and he's one of the top point guards in the league. So this team go as far as Shea takes them. All right, so shout out to my brother. No, all skills, no luck. You're doing a great job out there in Philadelphia. Next team, we got the Brooklyn Nets. Currently 1 win, 1 loss. Brooklyn Nets owner is Sick Dog Jr. What up to Sick Dog Jr.? Shout out. Sick went to the finals season 2 with mostly the same core he had. That he had still with this team. He still had the same core. So your head coach is Lucas Mike Batiste. Strengths and weakness. Strengths for this team is mid-range scoring, 3-point scoring, layups, and dunks. Weaknesses, steals, and strength. So far, he only played 2 games. Played the Knicks, lost 65-77. He had a win against the Clippers, 80-51. Dame Lillard had 20 points. Last season, 45-37. Yes, it was a sim, but also it means he still made playoffs, so he was on pace to make playoffs before the sim. So, Sick Dog, 45-37 last season. Average age for this team is 28. So this is more of a veteran team here. So starting line, you got Dame Lillard. Dame has regressed to 83. Keon Johnson, shooting guard, 75. Solid. He's always been a solid role player, 75. Kevin Durant regressed a little bit to 94, but he's still a top player. He might be the second best. He's the second best in the division. You have Ben Simmons at 85, still a solid power forward point guard. So, especially on the video game, he does everything that you need to do as far as creating still. But he can't shoot. We know that. Everyone knows that. But he still gets to the rack when he wants to. Jonas at the center to round out the starting lineup. Like I said, this team's been around for 3 seasons now, since season 1. So I will say this team is it's still a solid team, still a playoff team. So let's go to the bench. You still got Jeremy Grant. This Sick has really kept the same core. So I do like that. You know, he kept the same team, so he's going to keep riding with the same guy. That's Nick Claxton still here. Cam Thomas still there. You got Otto Porter, Osman. Okay, so Bamba is the newest member of this team, so you got him at 80. He has improved. He's a great shooter. 27 years old now, so he's a vet too now. So this is pretty much his peak. I'm gonna say this is his peak. So now he added another big man to his roster. It's probably his biggest addition from the offseason. So I think his team has got stronger. It has got stronger, and it has got better shooting because this guy, he's a shot blocker, he's a shooter. We got Chris Murray from Sacramento. That trade just happened. Did it just happen? It's not Chris. That's Keegan Murray. I'm sorry. They have the same face on the game. This is Chris Murray. This is a player from the draft that went undrafted. But he's pretty solid at 74. Great mid-range shooter, 3-point shooter. A solid young guy. Let's see. Great defender. I mean, this team is a force. This team is a force. Bruno Fernando off the bench still. Jaden Bradley. I think the Nets still have one of the better rosters of the Atlantic Division. So I do see him making a deeper run. I see him winning the division probably, just off the talent. Okay, so next team we got Toronto Raptors. The owner is Kraken Craniums. Kraken making a lot of moves right now. This might not be the updated roster that I'm gonna show you, but I will go over the trades, I guess. All right, head coach Nick Nurse, assistant coach Samuel Brown. Strength, weakness, mid-range scoring, 3-point scoring, layups, vertical. Weakness, post defense, steals, dunks, and strength. So far, he has played 6 games, 2-4 currently. Like I said, he lost to the Nets, Nuggets, 78-83. Beat the Cavaliers, 59-54. Luka had 22. I don't know if that's Luka for the Cavs or Luka for the Raptors, but Luka scored 22, and he's currently a Raptor now. So, Luka. Lakers, he beat the Lakers 68-59. Scotty Barnes had 21. Scotty is no longer with the team. Warriors, he lost to the Warriors 56-73. Lost to the Magic 61-72. Bulls 71-78. Most of these games were played before the trade, before Luka arrived. And also the new guys he also acquired last night. So let's go to the players. Last season, 39-43. I want to say it was a play-in team, and I do want to say they made it. They lost to Milwaukee. Milwaukee made it to the playoffs. Or maybe he was the 8th seed. It was either or. He made a playoff or play-in. Congratulations to last year for a great season, Toronto Raptors. Currently, their average age is 29. All right, star player, we got Luka. Luka Doncic is also the best player in the Atlantic, and he's also the best player in the league currently in a 97. So this was a big trade that happened last night for him getting Luka. So this changed a lot of stuff for his team. We'll go from Scotty Barnes to Luka. So we have to see what this team does in the next few games, because like I said, 2-4 was the team before Luka. So let's see how this team moves after the trade. Jordan Poole is currently in a trade that has been approved. So Jordan Poole is no longer here. Who was part of this trade again? Let me check right quick. Let's get it right. Jordan Poole. All right, DBA trade proposals. We have Jordan Poole is going to Sacramento for Devin Vassell and Jalen Smith, Moses Brown. So he has Moses Brown, Jalen Smith, and Devin Vassell coming. Jordan Poole and AJ Johnson is no longer part of the Raptors team. So we have Matisse is still there. He's still there. You got Michael Porter Jr., who also is currently in the trade. He got downvoted, so he will continue to be a Raptor until the next time he's traded. You got Dwayne Denham. AJ's gone. You got Kevin. Tim Hardaway Jr. still there. Cassius Stanley. You got Omer. What's his name? Utah 7. I can't say his name. Kyle Lowry and Milton. Kevin Love still there. No, Kevin Love just got traded with Luka. So Kevin Love is the new he's a new member of this team. Reggie Bullock. This team is very solid. Like I said, we have a lot of trades. Now Turner is no longer with this team. He is now a Cavalier. We'll get to that next episode. I like this team. Like I said, it's not a finished product until everybody on the screen. You don't see all the players he has, but you should know the guys in a little bit once the trades go through. I think this team will be on the rise. This team should catapult to the top spot or second spot of the Atlantic Division. All right, the last team to round out the Atlantic Division is the Boston Celtics. We have my guy Silent Knight, 33. Head coach Leroy Lucas. Assistant coach Damon Stoudemire. All right, strengths and weakness. Strengths and layups, offensive IQ, 3-point scoring, passing the basketball. Weakness, dunks, low post offense, steals, and strength. So far, like I said, team is 0-3. They lost to the Grizzlies, 52-64. Jimmy Butler had 20. Lost to the Heat, 101-110. And he lost to the Bucks, 43-50. Jimmy Butler had 10 that game. All right. Let's see what we got. Last season, this team was 35-47. I do want to say this team was also part of the playoffs. I could be wrong again, but play-in. But congratulations on it's not a great record, but I think his team still had a successful year with Joel Embiid and Tatum. Off season, he lost those guys, but he coming back with a new lineup. It looks smaller, like a small ball lineup, but I think Silas should be okay. He can make it work. Average age is 29. Starting point guard. This is just 2K. He might change his lineup, of course, but from what they show me, you got Jordan McLaughlin starting lineup. You got Spencer Dinwiddie, shooting guard. Jimmy Butler, star player. He is a top player of this league, top player of the Atlantic Division. He is ranked at number 4, right? Number 4. And you have Kyle Kuzma at 81. Brett Joshua, not 79. That's the starting lineup. Have the solid front court. I like Jimmy Butler, Kyle Kuzma, Precious. That could be a great backcourt. And then Spencer is a great guard. I think Jordan has he's pretty good. He can steal the ball pretty good. So I mean, this team he can work with this team. He can work with this team. Off the bench, you have Tillman, J.J. Taylor, P.J. Dozier, Derek White. You got Christian Coloco, Carmelo Anthony, 71. Mason Jones, Cat Barber, Buddy Hill. Buddy Hill, he must be hurt. 64. He got to be hurt. Okay, he's hurt. Norman Powell, 72. His bench isn't bad. I think it's solid. It's a lot of veterans. And most of these veterans still have badges. You know, they're just not the top badge. They're like bronze now, but they still. His team, he can work with this team, I think. Let's take a deep dive to this J.J. Taylor guy. He's a new guy, I'm assuming. He got drafted last season. Decent shooter. Not much of a dunker, 6'8". Not much of a ball handler, power forward, small forward. Not much of a defender. Good rebounder, defensive rebounder. Decent help defense. This player, he's a project. He's a project, but he has some great attributes that I think, he's a decent player. So not much new. I mean, like I said, he took a big hit using Tatum and Joel. But I think for this season, I think he still could be safe with this squad. I'm pretty sure he's gonna make some more moves, but I do like the Jimmy, Kyle Kuzma, and the Precious front court. That's a pretty good, decent front court to go to battle with. So like I said, man, shout out to Silent, man. You know what I'm saying? What? Okay. Shout out to Silent for sure, man. Okay. I'll be in there in a sec. So this is my preview for the Atlantic Division. Like I said, you got the Knicks currently in the 1 spot. If I had to rank the team just off talent wise, I would give it to, I'm gonna say talent wise, it's a toss up, but I would say Brooklyn or the Raptors. Brooklyn Raptors. If I could see the Raptors, if I could just see it on paper, everybody in order, it depends on. But I'm gonna go with Brooklyn because they're improving themselves year after year. Playoff team, made to the championship game with the same team, same core. So this team for sure has more chemistry than all the other teams. And I will put third place. I will put the Knicks. I love that young core. They're on the rise. They're one of the best young teams I've looked at in this division. For the fourth spot, I would say the Sixers. They have more star power to me than the Celtics. That's why I have the Celtics in the fifth place. So that is my recap in the preview for the Atlantic Division. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Shout out to all the owners. Come on.
Something got me up there.